Hey there, friends and loved ones, how are you today? So, a while back, I had a lot of fun making a tasty Persona 5 cocktail for you all. And I figured to help beat the summer heat, I'd try and make one for Persona 4. So, today I'm going to be teaching you all how to make a brand new cocktail, the Midnight Channel. And always remember to please drink responsibly. Before we get started, there is one special ingredient you're going to need to make this drink, and that's honey syrup, which I'll teach you all how to make really quickly. In a saucepan, simply mix equal parts honey and water. I'm using 2/3 of a cup of each, but you can make however much you want. Once you bring this mixture to a boil, lower it down to a simmer and stir consistently until the honey is completely blended in. It's very easy. Once it cools down, get it in some sort of airtight container and pop it into the fridge. Treat yourself to a day at the sauna or a trip to your favorite club, and by the time you get back, it should be chilled enough and ready to use for our cocktail or whatever else you may want to use it for. Okay, so to make our Midnight Channel, you are going to need whiskey, pineapple juice, lemonade, lemon, and of course our homemade honey syrup. This is going to be sort of a take on a whiskey sour, but with a little tropical twist to it. You can find all of these ingredients at your local Juness, but I recommend getting the whiskey at Konishi Liquors. Help support local businesses. Like always, we need to pick out a glass. I'm going to be using a pretty normal lowball tumbler here, so just keep in mind you might want to adjust your measurements if you're using a bigger glass or making a batch for your whole investigation team. So, unlike the calling card, the Midnight Channel is going to be shaken, not stirred. So, get a couple of ice cubes into your shaker, and to get things started, we are just going to add 1 part of our whiskey. Throw that in like it's going right into the TV. Next, I'm going to add 1 part of our pineapple juice. This is going to give us a little bit of acidity, some nice flavor, and help us get a little bit of that classic Persona 4 yellow that we all know and love. Now, for our lemonade, I'm going to throw in 2 parts of that. I'm just using a pre-mixed bottle here, but of course I do like freshness, so I'm going to squeeze in some lemon juice straight from the fruit itself to give it some extra sourness. Lastly, we want to use that honey syrup we made, so we're going to throw in 1 part of that. The reason why we use the syrup is so we can get the taste, texture, and color of the honey, but regular honey is so thick it just does not blend well with cold ingredients. Once everything is in there, close up your shaker, and we're just going to give that a nice shake of about 10 to 15 seconds. Any of you out there who might be interested in a non-alcoholic version, you can substitute the whiskey for some iced tea, or just leave it out entirely and you'll still get a pretty good pineapple lemonade. Now that all our ingredients are mixed together, just go ahead and strain that into our glass over some extra ice cubes. You'll notice that we have a nice frothy top, or maybe it's just static from the TV. Ooh. Garnish the glass with a wedge from our leftover lemon, and there you have it, the Midnight Channel. So, whether you're sitting down to watch that TV one rainy midnight or bringing some friends over for a rousing round of the King's Game, this bright yellow, sweet and sour cocktail really does taste like a dream come true.